What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Talk 101. Today's video, we're going to predict week 8 of the college football season. Wow, we're already 8 weeks into the season. We're going to start with Tuesday games. We got some 3 action. We got New Mexico State against Liberty. Then we got Arkansas State against South Alabama and Florida Illinois. Florida International against West Kentucky. And the Indians for 3 games there. One game at 7 p.m. on CBS. Other one is playing at 7:30 and 8 p.m. on FU. So 9 quick games there. Moving on to Wednesday, another crappy slot. You got UTEP against Sam Houston, and then you got Delaware against San State. You got East Carolina got Tulsa, 7:30 p.m. on ESPN on Thursday. Moving on to Friday. Friday, we got a good game. We got 2 good games on Friday. And we start with Friday night. We got Louisville versus Miami. Better than ACC, 7 p.m. on ESPN. I like this matchup. I'm behind Louisville. I like Jeff Baum there. He was better coach at Louisville than he did at Purdue. I like Louisville. I think this team's really good. One of the top team in the ACC, along with Miami and now Virginia and potentially Florida State there. But this will be a good matchup. Right there, 7 p.m. on ESPN. I'm curious. I imagine Miami's going to be favoring this game, but this will be a really good game to watch. Carson Beck at quarterback and Mario Cristobal and company against Miami against a really good Louisville team. So undefeated Miami testing their undefeated season here. Then 8 p.m. Fox, Nebraska goes on the road against Minnesota. This will be another good game. Nebraska against Minnesota. That'll be a good game in the Big Ten. Ohio State against Utah State, and then against California. Moving on to Saturday, we got some good games on Saturday. Started off with noon on ABC. LSU against Vanderbilt ranked versus ranked matchup. This will be a really good game here. We'll talk about this game in a second. We're going to look at the odds. Georgia takes on Duke. That should be an easy win for Jerry Tucker there. Washington versus Michigan, another good game. Noon on Fox. Big noon kickoff over there. UConn against Boston College. Noon on ACC Network. Arizona against Houston. Noon on FS1. Baylor against TCU. Another good matchup. Noon on ESPN2. Army against Tulane. Noon on ESPNU. We got about 2 back-to-back MAC action, 1 p.m. So noon on one CBS Sports Network and one ESPN Network over there. Coming at 12:45 is Oklahoma against South Carolina, the SEC Network. Coming at 1 p.m. is West Virginia against UCF, Kansas against Toledo, Buffalo against Massachusetts, Purdue against Northwestern, 3:30. Then you got coming up at 3:30 at CBS. You got Ohio State versus Wisconsin. They got Indiana take on Michigan State, 3:30 at Peacock. Texas A&M against Arkansas. Coming up another good game. Coming up, this the best game probably at 3:30 slot. Ole Miss versus Georgia. That will be a good game, 3:30 at ABC. And then you got SMU against Clemson, AC Network, 3:30. FS1, UNLV against Boise State. Another good matchup in the Mountain West, 3:30 FS1. You move on to 3:30 games. 3:30 games. Those are 2 probably best games there. Coming at 4 is Texas Tech takes on Fox. Texas Tech takes on Arizona State. That'll be a good game there. Coming into prime time games. Coming up in 7 p.m. on Peacock, Penn State against Iowa. And then the big game of the year. 2 big games right now coming up at good game right there. Tennessee at Alabama at 7:30 ABC. USC 7:30 NBC at Peacock against Notre Dame. And then is the big one. Missouri takes on Auburn. 7:45 on SC Network. Then at 8 p.m. the biggest game, probably 8 p.m. slot on Fox. Utah against undefeated BYU. That's going to get they'll be in Provo, Utah. An in-state rivalry game, and then that's what finish out there. Look at the latest odds. We'll look at SBN Bet. Also look at DraftKings as well, because DraftKings usually there. But depending on look at DraftKings, FanDuel, MGM, SBN Bet, whatever, look at usually the odds are very similar. Here's the odds for Tuesday's game, and odds for Wednesday's games here. And then odds for Thursday game, and it's a Friday game. And in Friday game, Miami is a 30.5 favorite against Louisville. Give me Miami Hurricanes minus 35 to cover and to win outright. I think Miami wins home, not even home game. Look, here's the thing. Louisville's a good team. This will be a good game, good matchup. The over under 53.5. I'm taking the under I think it's going to be under 53.5, like 45 type game. Like 28, 21 type game. It'll be a close game, but I do believe Miami Hurricanes win this one here. Give me Nebraska minus 6.5 there. I'm going to take Vanderbilt plus 2.5 to cover and to win home game. I think they beat LSU. That was a really good game. Both teams are really good in the SEC there. Give Michigan minus 5.5 to win. I think rebound and to beat Washington there. I would take the Live Jackets plus 2.5. Give me Baylor plus 2.5 against TCU. I'll take Tulane minus 9.5. Give me Oklahoma students minus 4.5. I'm gonna take Northwestern minus 3.5. Give me the Aggies minus 7.5 there. Here we go, 7.5 favorite underdogs to Georgia. Give me Ole Miss 7.5 to cover. I think Georgia wins this game. It's home game for Georgia. They're 3-1 home. I think Ole Miss. Can Ole Miss Link if it beat Georgia back by years? We'll see. But I think I'm taking Ole Miss to at least cover this game. 7.5. I think Ole Miss wins it. I don't know. I also think Georgia. It could go Georgia way. It could go either way. But I'm taking minus 27.5 for Ohio State there. Give me Indiana minus 26.5. Give me UNLV plus 10.5 against Boise State. Let's see here. Give me Texas Tech minus 10.5. I think Mississippi State plus 9.5. Give me Memphis minus 41.5. Give me Oregon minus 6.5. I think rebound. Give me Virginia 17.5. Give me Longhorns 10.5. Give me Iowa minus 2.5 to cover and to win outright. I think they'll beat Penn State. Give me Tennessee plus 9.5 to cover to go on the road to play Alabama. A ranked versus ranked matchup. This will be a really tough game here. With over under 59.5, I'm taking the under and Tennessee plus 9.5 to cover. There. Give me Notre Dame minus 8.5 to cover, but give me USC to win outright and the under 61.5 there. I'll take Pittsburgh minus 10.5. Give me Missouri to win plus 1.5 to cover and to win. I'm taking the over 44.5. This will be a close game there. Give me BYU minus 2.5 for the under 48.5. And then give me Cincinnati minus 2.5, 21.5. And give me Stanford plus 6.5 to cover, but Florida State to win outright. For the over under, I'm leaving it as there's your latest odds and bets. Honestly, my picks the games. The biggest game, again, the big games of the weekend starts on Friday night with Louisville against Miami of Hurricanes, and then Nebraska against Minnesota. Moving on to Saturday, the biggest games at noon slot. LSU against Vanderbilt, Washington against Michigan, and then coming down, and then Baylor against TCU. Coming down into the 3:30 slots, the biggest game there is going to be various sorts of games. The 3:30 slot, Ole Miss against Georgia, and then UNLV against Boise State. And then coming into 4 p.m. in Texas Tech against Arizona State. Coming in the primetime games, which would be 7 p.m., you got Iowa against Penn State. You got Tennessee against Alabama. USC against Notre Dame. You got Pitt against Syracuse. Missouri against Auburn. BYU against Utah. And that's it. Those are the pretty tough biggest games there, in my opinion. So, there you have it. Get ready for week 7 is here. Week 7. Week 7? Week 8, I think? It's like week 8. Wow. Cannot believe it's already week 8 here, folks. That's interesting there. Oh, this will be great games over the weekend. I'm excited for it. College football is back, y'all. It is week 8. We're 8 weeks in the season. We're more than halfway to the year. It is cruising by fast, and we are going to go. They were like, 3 weeks into October. Can't believe it. 3 weeks into October. 2 more weeks left in October. 1 weekend left in October. But boy, we're getting there. Closer in the season, I can feel it. But here we are, week 8. Great games on Friday, got great games on Saturday. It is going to be epic. I'm excited for it. Hope you are excited for it. It's definitely going to be a good one. over the weekend. Like it, China. Hit the notification button. I am Sports One signing out. See you next video. Peace.